When you've got fame, fortune, and legions of adoring fans, what is there left to do but pick fights? Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome to MsMojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most petty celebrity feuds.
Miley, what's good?
Hey! That means we're looking at the feuds between celebrities that started or continue for the pettiest of reasons. Fights that started for no reason at all, or that involve a huge media frenzy will be included. The sillier the reason for the fight, the better. Alright, let's get to the list. Number 10. Christie versus Snooki.
I want to remind all of you something. They're not from New Jersey. They're from New York.
Known for her controversial actions and party girl lifestyle, Jersey Shore star Snooki drew the ire of the then New Jersey governor way back in 2010. After the politician publicly denounced the show and its cast, claiming they were bad for the state, the young starlet took to social media to announce her opinion of Christie. She also called him mean and found humor in his dislike for her.
And in the video, he was just saying, "You're bad for Jersey, I don't like you, go back to New York, blah blah blah."
Over the following years, the two would continue to trade blows, even coming face to face at one point. Though the quarrel has seemingly simmered, Christie passed a bill in 2017 limiting the fees public speakers can be paid to visit universities, and attributed its inspiration to Snooki.
And I went up to him and I was like, "Dude, why don't you like us? I mean, weren't you 21 once? Didn't you party at the Jersey Shore?"
Number 9. 50 Cent versus Rick Ross. These two rappers have been fighting about absolutely nothing since 2008, with the first diss tracks in the feud seemingly resulting from a misunderstood look at the BET Awards. Soon enough, Ross and 50 had released enough music burning each other that they could have produced a full collaborative album containing only disses.
There's nobody in control of me. Like, I do what I want to do.
The duo has been at each other's throats at every angle imaginable, from only selling a few thousand albums to their sexuality. 50 even started making short cartoons about Officer Ricky. Neither rapper seems willing to settle the squabbling, and until they stop making music or fade into obscurity, it seems like the feud is just gonna keep going for its own sake.
34,000. Sheesh.
Is that a rock or a brick?
Oh, you talking about Rick Ross's album?
Is that a rock?
Rick Ross, he's talking about Rick Ross's. That's oh my God.
Number 8. Trey Parker and Matt Stone versus Seth MacFarlane.
They can't cancel Charlie Farm. Peter's just a stupid kid show. Just a stupid kid show.
In the world of controversial cartoons, humor is an art form. And when somebody doesn't like your art, they make their own making fun of it. In the case of South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone, they took issue with Family Guy's humor and reliance on cutaways.
Who do you think? The cartoon that's always pushing buttons with their careless toilet humor. Family Guy!
But it wasn't enough to simply verbalize their dislike. Parker and Stone developed an entire 2-part South Park special dedicated to the fictional undertaking of getting Family Guy taken off the air.
Okay, but if you've got a problem with Family Guy, you'll have to wait in line. That little boy over there has an appointment to try and get Family Guy off the air altogether.
Dude, can I go before you?
Eat my shorts.
This feud is a little one-sided in the sense that MacFarlane has never really fired back, but he has talked about the beef in interviews and acknowledged that it's not an amicable dynamic.
I have nothing but warm feelings about that show.
What about South Park?
They can go to hell.
Number 7. Jonah Hill versus Don Lemon.
I love, when people pick fights with me, I love getting right back into it. Yeah. Between you and Jonah Hill made me laugh.
In possibly one of the pettiest Twitter exchanges on the website, CNN anchor Don Lemon chronicled his brief interactions with actor Jonah Hill. After reportedly saying hello to Hill in the lobby of a hotel, the anchor was offended when Hill didn't acknowledge him in the way he expected. So Lemon resorted to tweeting out his frustration to the actor. Hill was quick to come back with a scathing reply of his own, igniting a brief but explosive exchange between the two.
Heart attack. I'm having a heart attack.
Lemon was apparently upset enough that he appeared on multiple news segments to talk about the encounter, though most audiences agree that there may have been a tiny bit of overreaction involved.
But, to each his own. It was funny for me. A lot of people picked it up. But that's who I am. If you say something to me that's snarky, then I may say something snarky back.
Number 6. Sharon and Kelly Osbourne versus Lady Gaga.
Go on. So what's this thing with Gaga?
It's okay. It goes back quite a way.
Though exact details vary, reports state that this feud began when Kelly Osbourne criticized Gaga for disrespecting her fans by skipping the Grammy red carpet, or when she called Gaga a butterface. Both incidents appear to have occurred in 2009. It wasn't the singer who would strike back, however, but her fans. Gaga's little monsters went after Osbourne, some allegedly even making death threats. Eventually, both Kelly and her mother Sharon called Gaga a hypocrite for being a champion of anti-bullying while tolerating her fans' actions.
Gaga has this whole thing about anti-bullying. She's very much against anti-bullying, which is phenomenal. But if you don't police your own website or your own tweets, what your fans are saying, then you're a bit of a hypocrite for me.
Gaga finally posted an open letter to the mother-daughter pair, condemning their actions and throwing fuel on the fire. After Sharon and Gaga made peace in 2013, Kelly and Gaga seemingly did the same at a party held by Sir Elton John the next year. Number 5. Eminem versus Mariah Carey. A love affair gone sour or just a big hoax blown out of proportion? Well, it depends on who you ask. After an alleged relationship with Carey, the international rap star wasn't shy about owning up to the fact that he had been with the singer. She, on the other hand, denied the rumors entirely, even coming out with an Eminem diss track and calling him obsessed. Not one to take things lying down, Mathers released his own diss track, threatening to release voicemails and photos that Carey had sent him while they were dating.
Yeah, that's true. Those rumors are true, and I'm not gonna deny them.
Carey's no stranger to celebrity drama, and Mathers isn't scared of releasing the tapes. So this he said, she said got really ugly really fast. Number 4. Orlando Bloom versus Justin Bieber.
Oh, how embarrassing to get punched by Orlando Bloom.
In one of the most viral videos of 2014, the Pirates of the Caribbean star became an internet sensation when he supposedly threw a punch at the idolized pop icon. Apparently, the Biebs had made a comment about Bloom's ex-wife Miranda Kerr shortly before the actor marched over to the Biebs in a bar and attempted to land the blow. But the fight didn't end there. Immediately after the incident, Justin was quick to put up pictures of Kerr on his Instagram, followed by a picture of Orlando appearing to be crying. Can't fight in real life? Easy. Just take the battle to social media.
Yeah, is it too late now to say sorry? 'Cause I'm missing more than just your body.
Number 3. Donald Trump versus Rosie O'Donnell.
This is not Russia. To Donald Trump and his pathetic band of white, privileged, criminal businessmen.
Oh boy, these television titans have been going at it since 2006. After O'Donnell very publicly stated her disapproval that the then Miss USA would keep her crown despite drug use and underage drinking allegations, she also stated her negative opinion of Trump himself, critiquing his character, marriages, and business decisions.
And so he held a press conference to announce whether or not she was going to retain her crown. Yes. And then she started to cry. She did. So I just want to thank Donald for giving me a second chance.
Trump was quick to come back with threats to sue O'Donnell, not shying away from calling her a loser, and later commenting on her weight. They would continue to trade blows for years to come. Nearly a decade later, when he announced his candidacy for the presidency, he stood by the insults he'd thrown her way.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't.
As for Rosie, she hasn't changed her tune much either.
I am here with you, because we the people will get him out.
Number 2. Kim and Khloé Kardashian versus Chloe Grace Moretz.
In March, you and Kim Kardashian were infamously embroiled in a Twitter feud regarding her posting a nude selfie.
If you swing at the Kardashians, they are going to come back with a vengeance. After Kim posted a controversial selfie on social media, Chloe Grace Moretz was quick to condemn the photo, scolding Kim for setting a bad example for young girls. Kim came back asking who Moretz was, setting the tone for their future encounters. So when Chloe tweeted her support for Taylor Swift following Kim's drama with the singer in late 2016, Kim's sister Khloé Kardashian then posted an unflattering photo of a woman who was allegedly Moretz. Though the image turned out not to be her, the fires of this fight have yet to cool down.
What would you say to Kim Kardashian if you were stuck in an elevator with her?
Nothing. I would say that, I hope that we both use our
platforms for the betterment of society.
To be honest with you, I didn't even know about like half of these, and considering how petty they are, I'm kind of okay with that. Anyway, I had heard about number 1, so let's check out some honorable or dishonorable mentions before we see what it is.
Before I say anything at all in this video, I want to make it very, very clear that everything I said in that video in regards to my sentiments towards Tati and my apology, I stand behind 100% and still reign true.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Taylor Swift versus Katy Perry. Former friends, Taylor and Katy's relationship turned sour after Swift's ex, John Mayer, briefly dated Perry in 2012. Though that certainly made things awkward, it wasn't until Perry's backup dancers signed on to Swift's tour that things really went south. The initial change-up of dancers caused no problems, but when a few of the dancers left Swift's tour before it was over to go back on tour with Perry, well, blood went bad. The duo threw some passive-aggressive posts on social media, spilled the tea in the traditional media, and released songs with not-so-hidden meanings for some time before Perry finally confessed that she was tired of the whole thing.
When are we going to clear that
There's a
beef up?
situation. Honestly, it's really like she started it, and it's time for her to finish it.
And she was true to word. According to Rolling Stone, Perry sent Swift a peace offering in the form of an olive branch before her 2018 Reputation tour, and the two have reportedly buried the hatchet. Are you Team Katy or Team Taylor? Or do you think it's all a media fabrication like the Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle feud? Oh, hot take. Anyway, be sure to let us know in the comments what your favorite petty celebrity feud is, or come talk to me on Twitter or Instagram at Rebecca Brayton. Be sure to like and subscribe, and of course, watch this other video.